winds of change are in the air. Today it's super windy up here on the mountain, and it's coming from all different directions. You could just hear it roaring through the trees and going all around. So what caught my attention today as I came up on the mountain is this tree right here behind me. So you can see that it's really thick here at the base, but then the trunk isn't as thick. And so as I came up and I asked the tree, I said, "What message do you have for me today?" It said, "Well, you may notice that the trunk is very thick, but the tree moving forward, not so much." And that's because there's been many breaks, there's been accidents, there's been death. Parts of the tree, like right here, is dead and is broken off. And so there's been a lot of time that this tree has been here, but it hasn't had the growth that it expected. And in life, it rarely goes as expected, right? There's lots of stuff that happens. But as the roots are continuing to live, this tree continues to grow. Regardless of the breaks, regardless of what's happened to it, it's continued to grow, and it's here and got my attention today. And so wherever you're at in your life, whatever storms you're facing, whatever breaks you've experienced, just know that as long as there's life, you can keep growing. That's what this tree does. It doesn't care about what happens. Regardless of what happens, it continues to grow. You too can choose to be a grower. Regardless of what happens, you can say, okay, how can I help this? How can I let this help me grow? How can I grow from this? And you use it and you continue to grow. And now we're entering into the winter season. So you may look at this tree and say, well, sure doesn't look like there's a lot of growth there. It looks like everything's dying. Well, it's because we're going into the winter season. And so you may be going into the winter season right now in your life, and it may look like everything's dying. But know that spring is coming. Spring is coming. And you may just have to sit tight and weather the storm, but you will make it through. As long as there's life, you will make it through and you'll be able to continue to grow. You are a miracle, you have a purpose. This week, as we're coming into this week, we've got the election. So it's election week. And if you've listened to any of the news, they do really good at catastrophizing things, right? You've got to vote for this person or the world's going to end. If this person wins, the world's going to end, right? And there's a lot of this end time speech that's happening. Well, guess what? Civilizations have ended before. It's not the end. It's not the end. As long as there's life, we can continue to grow. So whatever your circumstances are, wherever you're at, there's hope. Spring is coming. Spring is coming. You are a miracle, you have a purpose, and you can weather these storms, whatever you're facing. And know that I'm here for you every step of the way. Every day I'm thinking of you. Every day I'm sending some positive energy your way. Just knowing that you are here and that you might be able to use some hope to help you cope with today. So if this message today is for you, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let me know what your thoughts are, how you're feeling. What are some things that you do to help you cope through the winter seasons? How do you grow when life gets crazy and unexpected breaks happen? How do you continue to grow? What is your mindset? What questions do you ask yourself? Share those below if you're willing. I'd be grateful to see those comments. So again, thank you for being you. Thank you for being here with me today. Continue to grow, and I'll talk to you again soon.